Straining your calf can mean that you might have pulled your gastrocnemius, so that's the calf muscle that you can kind of see when you tense up, or it can be your soleus, which is actually the one that's a little bit deeper, the one that doesn't cross our knee joint. So soleus is just kind of down in that lower part of your leg, versus gastrocnemius, the bigger muscle that you can normally see, crosses our ankle joint and our knee joint. So sometimes to differentiate that, I would recommend going to see a physio, but you can also see in terms of when you stretch it or when you use it. So if you go to try and stretch it and your leg is out completely straight, does that cause more pain? Or when you bend your knee and then go to try and stretch it, does that cause more pain? And that's the same thing then if you're testing a calf raise with a straight leg, does that cause more pain? Or when you're bent knee, does that cause more pain? So that's one way to check it out and differentiate. Another way is to palpate. So that's kind of just like feeling the muscle. So same thing if it's kind of like up in the upper part of your muscles here, or if you get a little bit lower and it almost feels like you need to squeeze either side, that can also mean that it might be deeper, that it might be your soleus. But again, I would go get it checked out by physio. When you're in that acute phase, you're not trying to push into pain. You're kind of just trying to find out, can you get some movement in there? Can you get some use of the muscle without aggravating it? So ones that I like to start with are, again, pulling into just kind of like not pain, but what's comfortable in the calf. Leg can be bent or it can be straight, probably both, honestly. And you're just going to put a bit of tension and then you're going to press into the band and you're just going to do a hold. So just an isometric. This can be for pain relief. Isometrics can help with pain, but it could also just be for that muscle activation because again, we're just trying to find that entry level where you can use the muscles without causing extra pain or aggravating it right now. So holds will also depend on how much pain you have and what the tolerance level is. So if it starts with 10 seconds, it starts with 10 seconds. If you're pressing into the band at 30% of your max press, then it's 30%. You slowly want to be able to build up both of those things. So you want to be able to build up to maybe 30, 45-second holds, or you want to be able to hold like 50, 70% of those presses. And then you can do bent knee as well, so exact same thing. You should feel this working maybe like a little bit lower in your leg, so that could tell you as well if that's going to be more soleus versus gastroc. Just pull into a stretch that's comfortable here.